Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. I'm the RV Wingman. Thank you for joining me today. In the next few minutes, we're going to be playing a very positive phone call. Very positive. Short, but positive. I know that's a change, right? I mean, some of you are going, give me something positive. I'm going to give it to you today, so just be patient. I've got a question that somebody left on my voicemail that I think is worth addressing, and it's about why won't a dealer take cash, as in Benjamins, a big old stack of them. No dealer's going to take this guy's money. Why is that? I'm going to address that. But I want to start out with a story that kind of loops into all of this. Purchasing an RV is easy. Purchasing an RV dealer from the right dealer is easy. If you use my resource page, it is. What happens when you purchase from the wrong dealer? You leave and you are ghosted. You know that. The dealer, who? When was that? Who was your salesperson? No, they're no longer here. It's this runaround that happens when you buy from the wrong dealer. What happens when you buy from the right dealer? I'm not even going to mention the dealer, but most of you that you watch this channel regularly will know who they are. But they're in Iowa, and they're fantastic, fantastic dealer. They got people from all over the United States come and pick up a travel trailer, fifth wheel. They're awesome people, except not everything goes perfect. I follow up with customers, many of their customers, with this dang thing. And I spend the week calling people, introducing myself, and doing follow-up phone calls. And guess what? I talked to somebody that wasn't very happy. Oh, they were happy with their purchase. Everything was great. But when they got home, there was an issue with a window. I can't remember the entire story, but it blew out or came off the rail. Something happened with the window. He goes, it wasn't like that when I left. Well, I can't speak on behalf of the dealer. Oh, well, we're going to cover that. I don't do that. But thank you. And they told me what was going on. What did I do? I contacted the dealer and I said, look, I don't know if you guys know it, but this guy has an issue. And they said, well, what is it? We haven't heard from him. I said, I'm just trying to communicate this. And so I told him what happened. He said he got home and it was okay when he left the dealership, but now when he got back home, a full day's drive away, something happened in the window. I think I know what it is. He said, let me look him up. He says, I'm going to get him into a dealer in his local area. I'm going to make that phone call for him. That's the way a great dealer responds. They say, what is the problem? They think about it. They get a solution. They make a phone call so the guy that just gave him, I don't know how much money, doesn't have to start hunting around. Could you fix my window? Could you fix my window? And start being in RV purgatory. A great dealer will handle you before, during, and after the sale. Okay. I'm going to play this phone call now. Another people that I spoke with, I work with a dealership in Texas called RV Station. They got 9 stores. They're great. They sell just about every brand of RV at one of their different locations. And as I do with Cheyenne and Berryland and other dealers, I call these customers up. And so here is a voicemail that, actually, no, it's not a voicemail. It's an actual conversation I had with these buyers. So let's take a listen.
I don't have a whole lot of time in my day. So he actually went above and beyond to video it inside and out and send it to me via phone, which was perfect. So, and then anything else I had questions, he answered them to the T. So the whole experience has been above anything else I've done. Now, mind you, I have bought a new truck in probably in the last 6 months. I bought a new house 2 years ago. And let me tell you what, I told my husband last night, if we have another experience like this, I'm always coming here. It's too bad they don't sell cars or houses, because they were like above and beyond. Everything from beginning to end. I felt like royalty, basically how I felt. I would highly recommend them. Each person that I was, Noah, Carlos, and Craig, they were all superb. I didn't feel any pressure at all.
Awesome. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give RV Station and its crew?
100. I mean, I don't know what else I can say. They are superb.
They are superb. Again, that's the people at RV Station. So when you say, hey, Wingman, you're always so negative. I'm not negative. I'm honest. There is good stuff. There are great dealers out there if you pick the right one. You can buy from RV Station. I wish you would. But if you don't, be responsible for whatever dealer you buy from. It is more than price. I mean, they're competitive as all get out on pricing, but look at the big picture. I want you happy, just like the story I told you about the people that left the dealership at Iowa. They're happy campers, even though they had a little bit of an issue. Be responsible for your decision. All right, now I have a phone call about paying cash for an RV. So let's listen to this. I think it's interesting. I've not talked about this before.
Hi, Alan. This is Tom. I live in McMinnville, Tennessee, and I'm looking to buy a new Coachman Beyond Class B RV, and I have enough money to buy it. I don't have to take out a loan or anything because I've done well over the last few years of buying and reselling the RVs that I've already owned. But I'm finding it difficult to find an RV dealer that will take cash. I mean, cash is in me writing a check or a bank check or a personal check, and they want to push it to a loan, and I don't know how to go about it because I don't really want a loan. I'm 63 years old, and I just want to buy the RV and get on my way. But, I mean, a lot of these dealers don't call me back or anything, and I just don't understand that, cash used to be king, but it don't seem to be like that anymore. And I just wonder if you had any advice, even when I do go to buy the new one, what to sign, what not to sign, all the landmines trying to buy it.
That is a very good question. I'm going to try and answer it with something that makes sense. First, though, if you have a question like Tom has, I hope that you'll either leave me a voicemail like he did or shoot me an email so I can try and address it. And to get a hold of me, just scan the code you see on the screen or find the link in the description down below. You'll also see my resources page, including RV dealers I highly recommend and other things to help keep you out of trouble when buying or selling an RV. All right, so Tom, here is the deal. It's the deal why most dealers won't take cash. On the surface, it doesn't make any sense, does it? I mean, it's real, it's green, it's spendable. What's the problem? Well, here's the hang up. There was a time when walking into a dealership with a wad of cash meant that you were the big dog, the closer, the guy who didn't need to beg for a loan or wait on a bank. You were the dream customer. Well, not anymore. You see, when you show up with more than $10,000 in physical cash, I mean like real cash, the dealer's got to fill out a little government document called a Form 8300. Sounds harmless enough. It does, right? Well, it is, until you realize that that form goes straight to the IRS. It asks for your name, your ID, how much money you spent, probably even your blood type if you look hard enough. It's not optional. It's not. And it paints a big red target on the dealer for audits and questions they'd rather not have. Now, toss in money laundering laws, which are a bit like fishing with a grenade. You're not just after the bad guys. You are blowing up the whole pond to see what floats to the top. Dealers know that taking large amounts of cash, even from honest people, can make them look guilty until proven innocent. Does that make sense? Also, there is the practical side. Cash has weight. It has volume. It has risk. If someone walks in with 30 grand in $100 bills, somebody's got to count it. They got to verify it. They got to store it. Then they got to hope they don't get followed to the bank. Not exactly a relaxing Friday afternoon, is it? Oh, also, here's a dirty little secret. Dealers make money when you finance. Yes, they do. That low interest loan, they get a cut of it. So if you skip the financing and just plop down a big old stack of Benjamins, they lose that back end bonus. So some dealers may still sell it to you for cash, some, but don't expect streamers and party hats. So is your cash still good? Of course it is. But most dealers would rather see it in the form of a certified check, a bank wire, or something that doesn't come with a government trail and a security escort. Long story short, Tom, it's not your money that's no good. It's not. It's that these days, unfortunately, it comes with a lot of strings attached, and most dealers don't want those strings tied around their neck. All right, let me close with this. Going back to that follow-up story about the purchaser that had a problem when buying through one of my dealers. A great dealer will respond in the right way to treat you like a customer. Many dealers, all dealers will sell you an RV. It's how they respond when you have an issue. As I mentioned earlier, these people drove a full day to make their purchase, and on the way home, that window, something happened to the window. We don't know. But when they got home, they called up the dealer, and the dealer said, okay, where are you? And they looked it up, and they found another dealer in that local community, and they contacted the dealer, not the buyer. They contacted the dealer and said, could you, when he comes in there, could you kind of move him into place so he can get this thing fixed and we'll take care of the paperwork? Done. Because that is a good dealer. Again, my resources page is available. If you scan that code or you click on the link in the description down below, there's a lot of places you can buy an RV. I hope that you will give the people that I recommend an opportunity to earn your business. Thank you so much for watching today. Make sure you like the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from. And share this with your friends who might need a little bit of wingman wisdom. I am the RV Wingman, reminding you to be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.